The full-fledged war in Ukraine is approaching its third anniversary. The Russian army continues pushing the front to the west. The Kiev regime keeps fighting in the media, launching bloody provocations. On February 1st, the Ukrainian military committed another war crime and launched precise strikes with American HIMARS MLRS on a boarding school in Sudza. This town in the Russian Kursk region is under the full control of Ukrainian forces. In this very building, Ukrainian forces took civilians they found in the captured areas, mostly elderly people. Days after the attack, the exact number of victims is yet to be revealed. All the evidence confirms that the bloody provocation was aimed at blaming the Russian military in another fake crime hiding the horrific atrocities of the Ukrainian Nazis on Russian territory. Together with its crimes, the terrorist Kiev regime is also hiding its defeats. The day before, on January 31st, Russian Iskander-M missiles destroyed the temporary deployment point of Ukrainian and NATO military commanders hidden in the Bristol Hotel in Odessa. Foreign military advisors, NATO instructors, including from Great Britain and France, arrived there to coordinate sabotage operations in the Russian rear and provocations on southern front lines, together with officers from the Security Service and the main intelligence directorate of Ukraine, responsible for special operations against strategic Russian facilities. In general, the intensity of mutual strikes deep in the rear areas increased on both sides. Up to thousands of Russian drones are pounding Ukrainian military infrastructure, allowing the Russians to replenish depots with missiles necessary for a possible escalation. In their turn, the regular Ukrainian massive drone strikes inflicted heavy damage to Russian rear area facilities. According to open sources, a record number of 24 Ukrainian strikes were recorded in Russia in January. Only about 30% of them targeted military facilities. Most of the strikes damaged civilian infrastructure, including 6 oil depots, 4 refineries, and oil pumping stations. The newly formed Ukrainian Forces of Unmanned Systems declared that they have heavy UAVs that can carry high-explosive aerial bombs weighing up to 250 kilograms at a distance of about 2,000 kilometers. They were allegedly used in the recent attack on the pumping station of the Druzhba pipeline in the Bryansk region. On the night of February 3rd, Ukrainian aircraft-type UAVs targeted a refinery in Volgograd located more than 500 kilometers away from the front for the second time in a week. The attack was symbolically launched on the 82nd anniversary of Russian victory over the German Nazi troops in the Battle of Stalingrad, which is the Soviet name of the city. The statistics confirm that Kiev is set to inflict maximum damage to Russian infrastructure and disrupt any possible supplies to European countries to please the new president in Washington.